I gotta tell you, I love first shifts in this gig economy, having started my very first side hustle shift, October of 2015, Uber here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Well, today, as a side hustle expert, you and I are gonna watch Promise's first ever DoorDash Dasher shift, and we're all going to learn, myself included, were any mistakes made? Did she maximize your pay and hit our channel goal of $25 an hour? And of course, our channel's favorite question, was it worth it? If you're looking for a side hustle, or if you just want to uncover something new and fresh, our Side Hustle Starter Guide is launching this Friday, September 8th. Over 40 side hustles to choose from, and the best part is I've compiled everything you're going to want to consider here. Do I qualify? What do I have to do? Do they advertise any actual earnings themselves? Can you get bonus pay? Can you get customer tips? Feedback from me, applicable to your driver mic videos, and more. Reserve special pricing this week only at yourdrivermic.com.
So we're going to try it out, and you're going to follow along.
New
so
Braunfels.
I'll see you after shop.
I've actually been to New Braunfels. Schlitterbahn. Shout outs to New Braunfels, Texas.
We are going to head to a hotspot for DoorDash.
Okay.
See if we can get some Dash orders in before we have another shift order at Target.
Do you need to, though? Right? I did actually a first shift. Well, a new shift, I'll say, with my friend Jess when she did DoorDash here in Pittsburgh. And I asked her, like, that's what she would do. She's like, well, I just drive to a hotspot and wait for an order. Yes and no. So historically, hotspots on the Dasher app, that's areas where either they're getting more volume of orders or where they expect more volume, busyness of orders there. Also use your own market expertise. Like, hey, a lot of people order from here. I would even single restaurants if it makes sense. Sonic, Wendy's, Chipotle, understand, the drive-through and whatnot. But if you know your own hotspot, then that's going to set you up even better because you have another option.
So we got a notification for a DoorDash order,
Let's see it.
But it was only $5.
All right, let's see it, folks. It sounds like she declined this one. Would you? So Subway, it is $5.25 for 7 miles. It's one item on the pickup, and it includes the customer tip. Sometimes it's higher. Here's something here's a little hack for you if you're a Dasher. This looks like a non-tipping order. Do you agree with that? Comment down below. But anything that's for something, the low fives, a lot of the times it's a non-tipping order. I mean, the dollar to mile ratio, what we teach you here, how much am I getting paid for the miles driven? It's gotta be ideally 175 plus. If you're hitting $2 to $3, that's exceptional. I mean, $1.20 is our floor. This one's just not worth it.
And 25 cents and 7
Decline
miles.
a promise.
Now, I've been told when you do DoorDash that you're supposed to look for twice the miles in pay.
Yeah,
so you should be getting paid double what you are driving.
$2 a mile.
So that was a no.
That's
and
right.
I hit decline and gave a reason.
Good job, Promise.
I got a Taco Bell order.
Oh, it hurts. It stings. Don't do it. Don't do it, Promise. $4.50, 2.6 miles. I get it. It's kind of double the miles there, like she said. I'm not okay. This is good. This is why we're learning here, Promise, and you and even me, whatever. We're all learning that even if it's double miles, like she said here, it's not enough. Just the flat cash flow is not what you're earning is not enough. I want you to make a minimum of $7 for any run, basically, in this gig economy. I'm not even really moving unless it's $7, also with a good dollars to mile ratio. Both of those things here. If it's dead slow, dead slow, and you're just activated on the one platform, a minimum of $5.50, you're getting down there. This is $4.50.
It was over $4 and about 2 miles.
Don't do it.
So that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, no.
You want double the amount of miles for your pay. Anyway, so let's go to Taco Bell and pick up this DoorDash order. And
it's not the best, but
I delivered his Taco Bell and it was fine. And then he was like, wait, where's my drink? And I was like, oh no. I even asked the Taco Bell employees, I was like, is there anything else that needs to go with this? And they were like,
okay. Let's let her finish. Go ahead, Promise.
nope, that's it. Just the bag. Oh man, that sucks. I even asked.
Okay. You asked, but did you look at the order counts? Unless for some reason your Dasher app's not showing you that, then okay, you get the pass there. But it should, when you get to that pickup location, I mean, it really should. Usually it's going to show all of the items there, including obviously that drink. So you'll know. Take a look, and it kind of goes back to what I talked about, getting familiar with an app there, that boom, you see that drink, and don't assume, I mean, she checked in the bag, she asked, but you and I both know, and we all forget. I forget things, gig workers, store workers, everyone forgets stuff. So the worker said like, yeah, that's it, but just double check.
I even double checked with the employees. Let me know what you guys would have done. I'm still new to DoorDash.
Okay, what I would have done is if you double check that thing when you're at the store and there's no drink and you want to doubly be sure and you ask an associate like, hey, can you just double check the order receipt that you guys got? Just make sure there wasn't a drink because I don't know, maybe the customer texted you or something. Listen, if you double checked, Promise said she looked and she asked an associate, and if everyone's telling you there's no drink, then it kind of shifts to the customer, right? You might have forgotten that you didn't click on the drink. You didn't actually add it. Could have been that.
So we just got...
All right, let's see it. Las Palapas. That rings a bell. Is that in San Diego too? It rings a bell. Anyway, $9, 6.5 miles. And, oh, it's a stacked order. So Stripes is what? It's a stacked order. So 2 or more assignments for... That changes things, actually. So 2 or more assignments for one driver, $9, 6.5 miles. I'll ask you first, would you take it? Let me know down below. I'll give you 5 seconds and I'll give you my verdict here. 3, 2, 1. I'm so torn. Oh, okay. I would accept it if it's a good positioning order. That's another thing you have to learn here. So a positioning order takes you from an not so great area to a busier, dense area with more power strips, we call it. Areas that are really dense with restaurants, said opportunities, obviously. The $1 mile at $9, 6.5 miles, it's not stellar. So that's why it would really need something else. And consider this. You have 2 restaurants now, so you've just doubled the chances of not being able to find parking, having problems finding staff. The restaurant had problems with the order and they're not ready yet. So consider that as well. Now, you'll have to understand how picky can you be in your marketplace as well. Like, dude, if I don't take this, I'm not going to get anything decent for 20 minutes. That's another reason why you multi-app. But let's see what Promise did here.
There's another one.
Oh.
Here, wait 1 second.
Okay, stacked order, $11, 3.8 miles. Boom. I hope you accept it, Promise. Please accept this one. Because that's why you need to know this stuff, folks. That's why hopefully you enjoy the content that we make here. I help you make money in different side hustles. Been doing this stuff since 2015. Consider subscribing, drop a like on this video, and check out that starter guide at yourdriverformike.com. That is why if you smartly decline orders that don't make sense, you might get much better orders. Look at the margin on that one. Accept it.
We are doing this one.
Good.
Yes. $11. 3.8 miles.
Go for it,
so
Promise.
we're going to go ahead to this store. We're going to go to P. Terry's and then also to a different store. It's one of those double ones. So we're going to hang out here and then maybe
head back out for dinner.
Dinner shift later.
I love it.
Scheduled myself for later in the evening. I think it was 5:30. But
excellent.
Yeah, we're going
Let's
to hang
see
out
it
here for a little bit and then we'll head back out. I asked again, no drinks, right? And they said no drinks. That should be everything. And I double checked on the bag. It doesn't look like there are any drinks or anything extra. He's only 6 minutes away. It was $6.50 for this and only 3 miles. So let's go deliver.
$6.50, 3 miles. And she said he was what, minutes away? It's not bad for fast food. That's another takeaway, folks. Fast food. So think about tips, right? The now infamous, like that iPad thing that, people flip over, or just tipping in general. If it's based on percentage, consider what's called the basket size. I can get lunch at Taco Bell for what? $12? I don't know. It's been a while, but let's say $12. So if I'm tipping automatically 10, 12%, it's not a ton. It's a couple of bucks. Versus if I'm out, let's say driving during dinner rush and I'm at Sammy's specialty seafood restaurant for people are ordering what? Takeout for $60, whatever it is, $65, especially sushi, $70, $80, then there you go. Stands to reason. 10 to 12, 20% of that is a lot more.
So I actually ended up making $55.69 in total, including Shipt and DoorDash. I drove 28 miles that day and I worked.
Okay, so 50 some dollars for 20 some miles. That's not bad. I didn't get the exact numbers. We can do the calculations on it, but it seems like the mileage margin is okay. Remember, this is including her multi-apping with Shipt here. Let's continue.
Worked about 4 hours, so that means I spent about $7 on gas. So that brings my hourly rate to $12 an hour.
It's a lunch
isn't
shift.
As great as how much I normally make just doing Shipt and Instacart.
Don't worry, Promise. I'll tell you this, folks, for you watching this, if you're a Dasher, do not weigh the pros and cons of any side hustle, let alone DoorDash, on one shift, on one day. Literally, you'll need a week's worth and ultimately a cumulative sample of like months to understand how your market actually works. Different days, different times, seasonality. Typically, there's a summer slowdown. These companies even cite that as well. And then again, one day is just too small of a sample size. So good job, Promise. Folks, I don't discriminate, big channel or small channel. I want to see your first shifts in the gig economy, whatever app it is. Comment down below if you've done a shift recently you want me to react to it. Great video from Promise. We'll have her channel link down below. And kudos on the multi-apping for the first time, trying a new app and saying, hey, I'm still going to multi-app because I know that's going to give me more options.